Hey guys, it's me from China. Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be continuing on our 4-part series on AI. Welcome to AI Part 2, which is applications of AI. Now, AI is a very powerful tool, and it's one of the greatest achievements of humanity, and its power is not to be underestimated. And let's answer the question, how can we use AI? Let's get right into it. Nowadays, there are so many algorithms and natural language processing AI out there. And many businesses are using these technologies to cool down their machine load and make their workflow more efficient. Companies that use AI profit much more than those who don't by cutting down on their machine load and maximizing the efficiency. Now let's get a slight brief overview on how AI works. Deep learning AI does what its name suggests. It learns, it collects gigabytes, terabytes of data, and it analyzes it using the algorithm, and it finds out how to do a specific task. But the AI that we use now is called weak AI, and it needs to be instructed to do any task. It knows it, but it needs to know when to use it. But strong AI, on the other hand, does not need to be instructed. It knows whatever it wants to know, and it uses it whenever it's faced with a problem. We humans are sort of like strong AI. We know a lot of things. We know a lot of data in the computer sense. We have a lot of information. And whenever we face problems in our day-to-day life, we use that intelligence against these problems. That's what strong AI is. And weak AI is what we use. And I told you what that is. Now, let's talk about the few business applications of AI. First, fraud detection in banks. Banks use AI for fraud detection. What it does is the banks show it a lot of normal transactions. For example, just a normal exchange of cash. And it learns what normality is, and whenever it detects an abnormal transaction, it alerts a superior who looks into it and finds out whether it's actually abnormal or not, so that actual officials don't need to go through every single transaction to find some abnormal ones. This is an example of companies cutting down their machine load and maximizing efficiency. This is very useful for banks and cuts down some significant workload. And online customer support. This is more down to the customer level. Whenever you go to Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, any other online store or any other online services, you may have noticed a customer helpline. And rather than a human first taking the call to your aid, an AI first takes the call and it helps you. How it gathers that data is from the website of the company. For example, let's say I go to Amazon and I don't know a few stuff. So I call up the AI and it tells me, and I ask it, for example, how do I choose my payment mode? And it assists you with the data that it gathers from the website of the company. This is another example of deep learning. It learns from the website of the company and assists you whenever it's faced with problems. And then the third example is cybersecurity. As hackers are in a race to get more and more advanced hacking technologies, on the other side, cybersecurity is improving as much as the hackers are. And top firms around the world are investing heavily in cybersecurity to ensure that their data is protected. Because data is valuable. Data is information. Information is money. And real-time threat detection, mitigation, and prevention are what's needed for businesses. And the solution to all of this is AI. Using machine learning algorithms and feeding those algorithms terabytes and great quantities of data, IT and security experts can teach AI how to analyze and ultimately prevent data breaches and hacks. All of these are just the tip of the iceberg on how we can use AI. As I say, AI is one of the greatest achievements of humanity, and it must not be misused. and it's very powerful as well. And in the next 2 episodes, we're going to learn how to be in harmony, because many people are thinking that it'll replace jobs, and they're thinking of it necessarily a bad thing. It's a good thing in good hands and a bad thing in bad hands. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and be sure to be on the watch for the other 2 episodes. Thank you.